You know how 4th of July just passed, right, sis? So you're enjoying the fireworks, you're at the cookout, you having fun, you having a ball. And I remember just stopping and pausing and telling God, just like, thank you. Like, I feel so full of love, full of joy. I just feel full. Like, all of my cups, like with you, God, I feel full spiritually. I feel full soulfully. I got a workout in, like I feel good mentally. My family's here, my daughter's over there, my husband's there, my mom, my dad, my siblings. Like, I'm so full. Beautiful weather, like, I'm full. Thank you, Jesus, for that. And then the fireworks come around and it's dark outside. It's like 9:15 around here when they start doing fireworks or whatever, so it can be dark so you can actually see them. And we just went out in the front because their neighbors were doing a whole bunch of fireworks. They were beautiful, they were big. It was nice. I wasn't expecting it, so it was a good surprise. But while we were out there, I'm just looking and I'm just like, oh, like, still feeling that full feeling. But then I'm about to get emotional again. But then I got emotional, like realizing how full I was, and also realizing not emptiness. Lord, what's another word? It's not lack. Father, what is the word I'm looking for? Missing. Just a bit of the grief, the glimpse of grief that I felt knowing that, like, fireworks and a newborn baby that I would have had if I wouldn't have had my miscarriage. Babies and fireworks don't really mix. It's too loud. Like, I wouldn't have been able to be out there. It was 9:15. My baby would have been in a bed. Like, I would have breastfed an hour or something ago, like I do in my first one, and then my baby would have been out. My heaven baby, if I would have been out, she would have been to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So I was expecting to be living a whole new reality this July 4th. That just wasn't the case. And at the time of feeling so full, you also feel that loss, because it's like, oh, I would have been this. My baby would have been here. I would have been able to cuddle and love on her, and I would have felt, I can only imagine how much more full I could have felt, having both of my kids with me in the earth realm. I know I have her in the spiritual, but just having her in the earth realm too, being able to hold her and coddle her, love on her. And that's the duality as miracle mamas that we face. And if you don't know by now, sis, like, a miracle mama is a mama who is healing with God, who has a baby in heaven through any kind of pregnancy loss. Miscarriage is what I went through. But if you have a baby in heaven, you are a miracle mama, okay? You choosing to heal with God, you a miracle mama, okay? We doing this with God. Hello? So just knowing the duality of being able to be full and still feel that loss a little bit too. And it stings. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it doesn't sting. That thing stings. It's not a trigger, but it stings. You know how, like, okay, so one of the things that I talk about within my course is the title is called From Wounds to Scars to Purpose. And after you heal a wound, let me pronunciate. After you heal a wound, you know how the scabbing is over it, it's healed, it turns into a scar. When you look at that scar, you remember. And sometimes that remembering stings a bit, right? And even if it's still a fresh scar, even if you press upon it, it's a little bit more sensitive than the rest of your skin, right? But that's where the purpose comes in, because God is so good. That's where the purpose comes in, because when you look and you remember and you feel that sting, the purpose is God is still the king. When you press on it a little bit and it feels a little bit sensitive, you remember that God is strong in my weakness. That's where the purpose comes in. And that's exactly what I talk about within my course and in our monthly healing sessions. That's exactly what we do over there. I created a sacred space just for us to heal with God through pregnancy, loss, and miscarriage. Like I said, you are a miracle mama if you have a baby in heaven. That is just your reality. And that's okay. There is life. Life more abundantly is what Jesus promised you. Jesus already bought your healing. He did it on the cross. Now it's time for us to take it by force. Okay, sis? So how we do it, how do we take it by force? You go ahead, click that link in my bio. It's the first link, the biggest one. Okay, the biggest link. Join me over there, sis. Not only do we have monthly group healing sessions, but we also have a sisterhood called the Miracle Mama Sisterhood. And I walk you through video teachings. I walk you through lessons. I give you journals. I give you everything that God has given me to give to you, to heal with God through pregnancy, loss, and miscarriage. One spirit-filled step at a time. You going at your pace, in your space, okay? That God used me to create just for us, okay? And I also walk with you through 3 steps: evaluate, rehabilitate, and cultivate. Go ahead and click the link in my bio, sis. I'll see you there.